this blow up from presenter Cardi B. So what went down? It appears tensions boiled over between the remaining members of Migos, Cardi's husband Offset and his cousin Quavo.
I heard you back here settling some stuff.
The only thing I said was my
Backstage, ET's cameras caught.
Hold me down. On the red carpet with him home. What happened?
So, in case you people don't know, this happened in the Grammys on Sunday night, and this was going by to the tribute of Takeoff when he was murdered last year, and sources was saying that Offset wanted to do the tribute, but Quavo said he didn't want to do the tribute, and then and also there was a little altercation, and you can see Cardi B was there here from the background to say both of y'all was wrong. But my take is this, I don't know, this must, Quavo must have something personal that he's holding against Offset for some reason. I don't know what it is. And this been going on for a long time. This been going on since Takeoff was living. I thought it was something, I thought, maybe it'd be something that's, business, money situation, or there was rumors of allegedly that Offset was sleeping with Sweetie, allegedly. We don't know if it's true or not. And Quavo, like I said, I believe Quavo, he's still, grieving from Takeoff, because that was, like I said, that was his nephew. And I think he's still trying to process of, what's going on and everything. And, to me, it's like, with Migos, it's like I said, Quavo, Offset, that's your brother, yo. Y'all started at the beginning, and I hate to see groups like this, not, being together, even though, you lost a brother in the group, and y'all still not trying to resolve a resolution y'all do personally. So hopefully in the future, they can get back together, talk things out, maybe do another album or something like that, because, this is not a good look. This is not a good look, Offset should have been there with Quavo and do the tribute of Takeoff's passing. That would have been a beautiful sight to see, but instead we just saw Quavo doing this tribute to Takeoff. But that's my take.
Beautiful breakdown, Jordan. But I'm gonna add a little bit of carry on that. The situation what happened with Takeoff, not Takeoff. The situation that did happen to Takeoff is very tragic. Recipe to Takeoff. Now, however, when it comes to Quavo and Offset, mind you, Offset left the group. He left the group. Now, if Offset would have been there at the situation that happened in Houston, I think it would have been a whole different story. By him not being there, and remember, literally, Quavo was the last person who saw Takeoff alive. Offset was not even there. So just imagine what Quavo is going through in a mental state. Now, don't get me wrong. Quavo is wrong. Because, keeping in mind that all three of them are brothers, even though they're related, but at the end of the day, all three of them created the Migos together. They are brothers. Quavo should allow Offset to be on stage. He should have given him that moment. He took that moment from him. Now, as a man, let's say one of you guys, God forbid, one of you guys on the panel would have passed, and then Hakeem would have just took that moment away from me. I would have felt some type of way. Mm-hmm. Because we're brothers. Remember they was raised together. Just kids. Yep. So for him to take that moment from him, I would have got upset. So I think what it was, Offset was upset about it. He didn't say nothing. I think that's why Cardi B said something. That's why sometimes it's good to have a woman on your side, because the woman gonna let the other man know, like, hey, both of y'all wrong. Because I think Offset was really upset about it. And mostly I command, you gonna go consult with your wife, like, hey, I feel some type of way. So she's like, you know what, Cardi B, she's a loud mom. She's going to like, you know what, I'm going to go handle that. Which she did. She handled it. And this is a problem where I keep saying with men, we don't have strong communication with each other. That something's bothering others. Somebody did you wrong. Go and confront your brother. Go talk to your brother and try to heal that situation before you transpire to something else. Now, with them two, I'm not going to lie, if they both going to ever reconcile, to be honest with you, because keeping in mind, Quavo was the last person that saw Takeoff alive. Offset was not dead. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, folks. I would say it's a tragic thing to see that happen to your brother. So I understand both sides, but Quavo is wrong when it comes to the Grammy performance, because he could have just gave Offset that moment and said, you know what, just this one last time, let's just do it for Takeoff. But sometimes grudge stop things from happening. That's my take.
Brothers, sometimes as men we have egos. Our egos is big, and it clashes at times. But this is a different situation. This is the difference of family and family going through things. We would think that death would bring people together, but sometimes death brings people apart. And even in the midst of all of this, everybody mourns differently. But the thing that we need to learn as brothers, we need to keep that thing in-house and handle it in-house. We never need to let our enemies or our frenemies know that the house is broken down. And that's what they displayed here. We see that the house is troubling. 30 years of friendship, 30 years of family displayed in bicker and fighting. And you are right. This is why we can't never say we can't live without a woman. Woman will keep you in check, because we can't always have a bunch of machismo going around. That can lead a lot of cities destructive because of machoism. That's my take.
And let me add one more thing. I want to say shout out to Cardi B, because she is a good wife. I disagree with what she said in the music. But as a wife, she is good because she's seen it both ways. She could have just took Offset side, but she's very logical enough to see, hey, y'all been boys y'all been boys, y'all grown up to get all that type of stuff. And she said both of y'all was wrong. She didn't say Offset was wrong or Quavo was wrong, but because Cardi B knows what's really going on, and that's why she said both of y'all are wrong. Y'all need to fix this. Y'all need to do what you need to do. But I'm just shouting out to Cardi B because she's what I'm seeing. She's a good wife. She's a very, very good wife, and I just want give props to Cardi B. That's my final take.
That was our little Hakeem take on the whole aspect of it, because sometimes death don't bring people together. It just don't. It might be good for them to be separated, not to be together, because at the end of the day, these both men are both macho. They're both street dudes, and they both at the end of the day probably blame each other. At the end of the day, blame themselves. Quavo was there, he didn't do nothing. Offset wasn't even there. So it's a tough situation. I'm just putting myself in their shoes. It would have been something hard to process. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been something hard to process. And guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all. We do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Thank you for tuning in to Calico Trader, and let us know what you think in the comments about the whole situation with Takeoff and Quavo. Let us know and Offset. Let us know what you think about it. Talk to you guys later. We over and out. Peace.
Peace.